Good morning everybody, and welcome to Whitby in North Yorkshire. As you can see in the background, we've got the two little lighthouses at the end. This is the major lighthouse which is behind you at the moment, and there's another lighthouse on the other side of the bay. Whitby's got quite an unusual harbour, as it actually faces north as you look out there. So at this time of year you can actually get sunrises over this side, and you can actually get a sunset. So I think it's one of the very few places on the northeast coast where you can actually get a sunrise and a sunset on the same location basically. But there you go. So we're going to go over there, we're going to do a little bit of a sunrise. It's 4:05 at the moment. It's taken me about 2 hours to get here, and so we're going to go and do some long exposure. But first thing we're going to do is just capture this sunrise before 4:30. So it's only 4:05 now. Sunrise is not until 4:30, so I'm just going to try and get as much colour in the sky as I can at the moment. So without further ado, let's get cracked over there. Fishing boats are on the way in the background as well, they're on the way out. So let's get some pictures done. Right, I've decided what I'm going to do. I'm actually going to take a picture from the bridge here. I'm going to shoot right down the line of beams all the way down there to the lighthouse, because the light looks really good. I've got plenty of time before sunrise anyway, so I'm going to get this one in the bag first. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to put my camera kit on here, because I don't particularly want to do it on the wooden bits over the actual sea itself, just in case I drop anything. So let's get cracked on. I'll be using the Nikon Z9. Stick this onto here. Get that's all nice and solid, so it's nice and sturdy. Right, let's go and put this on here. Let's clip this on for the morning. Let's find me a filter holder. I think it's already got the CPL filter in, which it has, and I think at the moment it'll probably do for the first picture before I take anything with a heavy duty job. So let's move this over to here. That's looking good. I think what I'll do is I'm going to put a grad on, but bring the sky in, and then use the polarizer to enrich the colours. So that's us ready to go. I'm going to go and park myself on the bridge here now. I'll see you in a bit. Okay, that's looking good. Focus onto the little lighthouse there, the green one. That's it, locked on there. 6 seconds F11, 64. So let that one do its bit. Let's have a look at that. That's looking good there. That's nice. And let's have a quick gander at that. I like the light. The pier looks lovely. So let's just lock it on again. Let's bring the horizons down a little bit more. That's quite nice there. This is really all about the pier, to tell you the truth, but the little lighthouse is the bit I want at the very end. I'm just going to check my CPL filter, my polarizing filter. That's coming in nicely. That's lovely there. There we go. So I've got a boat there. I'm going to see what happens with a boat shot. Let's have a look at that. That's lovely. I'm going to put a six stopper on there, so we'll get some water movement now. So this is my first image here, which is not too bad display. What we got there, so it's slightly underexposed, but we've got a little bit of movement with the boat and all that. It's not too bad. I'm going to go for a minute. Let's see if we can pull it with a minute. See what that does. I'm having to stand really still, because any movement on this bridge will vibrate everything. How we're doing? Must be getting close to this one. So I've done so far. What I've done here, I've done a nice shot that goes all the way down to the end of the lighthouse there. Pin sharp, light is beautiful, love it. And then what I've done on my second shot, I've done both lighthouses, and again got the leading lines coming in there. Let's have a quick look at that. Okay, I'll put these up as we're talking anyway. Just going to do a quick check on my focus points. The light is gorgeous. Got some really nice separation from the lighthouse to the backgrounds there. That's lovely. And I say these ones are, what are these exposures? These ones are 60-second exposures. F8 ISO 80. So not looking too bad. So I think we're going to head down there now, guys, and we'll do a shot of just this lighthouse on the right hand side here. Okay, so we're exposing fast now, guys, because the sun's starting to come in there. Just going to do a quick check on this one. So sun's just starting to come up behind the clouds, so I just need to see if that's nice and sharp, which it is. I clearly need to make it a little bit darker. So my exposure now is going to be, I think it's going to be, let's go for 15 seconds at F11 ISO 64. Get a bit of movement in the water. soften that water up a little bit there, and then get a bit of colour in the background there, hopefully. We've still got a lovely pink behind here, so I'm going to do another shot of this because this looks really nice, soft light. We've got the soft sunlight coming over and catching the edge of this, so I'm torn between both. Let's have a look at that. I think I'm going to do one more because I can't resist it. Wait for that boat just to disappear in the background, and then that'll do for this bit there. Then I'm going to do that green lighthouse. So this is the red lighthouse I'm photographing at the moment, and then we've got the green lighthouse there. So I think if you can see behind me, I think this one's the west lighthouse, and this one over here is the east lighthouse. And apparently there's another lighthouse up on the hill up there as well. So there's actually 3 lighthouses, but there's only 2 down here, 2 big ones. Let's have a look. That will do for now. Let's get move on. I want to go photograph this one over here behind you. So let's come over here. So we've got a nice soft light over here. So I want to get just enough there. So I've got a little bit of water on the boards. That looks nice. So let's see if I can get a shot. Just photographing this bit here. Okay. And again, we've got another exposure here doing 30 seconds, f11 ISO 64. I've got the graduated filter on, so I'm bringing the sky in from the top left hand side. I've got a polarizer to stop the sheen on the water. Pretty much chucked everything at it really, so let's see what comes at the other end of this one. Let's have a look at that. Looks good to me. Let's check the focus. Yeah, it's nice and sharp, that's lovely. Nice soft light. I think we've got it all in there. Check one more and expose 60 seconds. I think that's that one done to death now. Let's have a look at that. That looks really, really nice. I say I'll show the detail on that. I'm just going to check my histogram to see if the light's perfect. That light is good. Right, that's another one that's in the bag there. Quite like that picture. We're basically back where I started and I did my introduction this morning. So the bridge is just here, and obviously this is where we've been down on the green lighthouse. We're going to head over to the red lighthouse in a minute, but I thought I'd do a quick picture here. Quite nice. I'll put it up as we're speaking, but that works really well with both piers come in, and looking really, really good. Again, this was on 30 seconds f13, and it's on the lowest setting, which will be about, I think, ISO 50, but it's all going not too bad at the moment. So time check is 5:30 now. 5:30, unbelievable. So 5:30. So what we're going to do now, we're going to head down to the bridge in the centre, go across the bridge, and then we're going to come back up and go down the other side on the other pier. So I think I'm going to pack you guys away, put you in the bag, and then I've got some walking to do. I've got a bit of a speed marching to do. So see you in a bit. Right guys, that's it's taking me 15 minutes to get from that little bit over there to here. And this is my first picture, just doing a quick test on it. Let's have a look at that. I'm going to put it up as we speak, and that is absolutely beautiful. Really soft ethereal light. Oh, love it, absolutely love that. Nice soft water. I've got 30 seconds, and I think that is absolutely spot on. I'm going to move a little bit further down, and then we'll try from a slightly different angle. So I'm going to move you again. Right, we're going to set this one up again, another different angle. The light is absolutely gorgeous. Got the fishing boats going through at the moment. Zoom it right into about there. I think that's perfect there. Just in the same space either side. Got my horizontal spot on. 30 seconds, f8 ISO 250. Let's get my focus spot put on. That's it, lock it on, and we're off. Excellent. So this is the next one, so it'll be a little bit lower down, but I've actually moved the east lighthouse is being moved slightly across, so I can see the little red one behind. But this looks really, really nice. We'll move on again. Conditions are absolutely spot on now for some nice fine art images, I think. Oh yes, that's a nice one. Let's just check the focus point. Nice and sharp. Oh, that's so sharp. Sharp, sharp, sharp. But leaning over just a little bit there, I think for some, it's just like that. So I'm just going to try and check my horizontals. Ah, there you go. That's all it was. Check my focus point again. and we'll do that one again. I'll put this one up as a speak. That looks lovely. So this one here is 30 seconds f11. It's up as we speak. 30 seconds f11, ISO 80. Really nice shot there. And what's quite nice is that we've actually got a high tide at the moment. So it's I think high tide was about 15 minutes ago. So we've done really well this morning. We've had a nice sunrise, and then we've actually had the high tide to go with it as well. Sun's still hanging over there at the moment, which is really nice. It's behind the clouds, so it's not really harsh light, but it's giving a lovely soft ethereal glow over the top of these lighthouses here now. So really lovely. So I'm going to make the most of this. I'm going to take loads and loads of pictures while I can. Last time I was here, I was being buffeted by the wind. I was getting battered and I was hanging on to everything for grim death. Okay, let's have a look at this. That looks really nice. I'm just going to do a quick check on my focus. I'll put it up as we speak again. CPL filter, bring the water in a little bit darker, take the shine off the water as much as I can. And that's the next one going. So that's looking great there. So we'll just show the one best picture of this one anyway. And then we're going to go up there, we're going to do a nice shot of the individual East Lighthouse. And then I'm going to go over the bridge, going to head down to the red one, shoot across to the green, shoot across to the red. And then that's us done. Done really well. Really happy. Oh, that's really sharp. Loving that. Yes, that's in the can. Let's move on to the next one. Love it. Another nice shot. Focus. Pen sharp. Okay, we're just going to have a quick look at the picture I've just taken. So I'm going to do a quick check on the focus point. So that's nice and sharp, that's lovely. Check on my, there we go, make sure the exposure is correct, which is absolutely spot on as well. Very good. That was in the can. That's got lovely lead-in lines there, and goes nicely into the red lighthouse. Nice soft ethereal light. My exposure was at the time 30 seconds f11 at 50 ISO. Wow, excellent, very good. Let's move a little bit further down the pier and we'll have another shot at the red lighthouse again. Right, that's another nice one, another 90 seconder. I think that is probably much done now. It's nice and calm here at the moment, a little bit of tiny wind on it. I think we're done really well, guys. We've got some really nice shots here, just of the bridge and all that there. Got some beautiful shots this morning of the sunrise as well, which was really happy with that. And I think that's us done, guys. I think we've done really well today. Thanks very much for staying with us this long. It's much appreciated. And if you like what you see, please feel free to like and subscribe. And that's us done for Whitby, guys. Thanks very much for coming. Catch you on the next one.